Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 16th of December, 2020. We are using 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot for our message today. Our cards from the bottom of the deck, these are the cards that are some of the energies charging the atmosphere for us today. Our first is... Well, it's back again, folks. The Three of Swords. It's a bit unrelenting at this time. I think this is the third, possibly the fourth time we've seen it in recent readings. The Oracle readings included. Yeah. It's good, though. You know, I know I say it every time we turn it over. This is one of those cringe cards. Nobody likes to see the Three of Swords. But this is a card that reminds us that we're moving on from pain, loss, and sorrow of prior experiences. And with its persistence in the readings at this time, it's wise for us to really pause for appreciation, because without the contrasting moments, let's just take away pain, loss, and sorrow. Let's eradicate those words from the card and really just bring in contrast. Without contrast, how do we gain perspective? You know, we had the Three of Swords yesterday, and I think we had the Hanged Man as well. So the Hanged Man is all about an enlightened perspective. And if we continue to stare in our rear view or run current challenging circumstances through a filter of prior Three of Swords life experience, how do we ever gain any kind of different response? You know, we can sit here and talk about how much we would like to change this or that. Unless we embrace the whole, all of it, we don't change a thing. We continue to run things through old filters and old perspectives even. And you know what that leads to. I've shared it with you before. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. And the Three of Swords is a beautiful reminder of that. So pause today if you haven't yet. If this is the third or the fourth sighting we've seen of this card and you haven't taken the moment to have a full appreciation to pull the blindfold off your own self here and actually look at what has penetrated your heart with a sense of appreciation for the life experience. Yeah. Because coming behind this card, or right after, is our beautiful Ten of Cups. Because this is where we are, and this is where we continue to journey. You know, this is our foundation. That's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10, with the beautiful overflow of love, bliss, joy, happiness, personal achievement in our spiritual development, and its connection, communication, and happiness. It's an emotionally fulfilling card. This is what self-nurturing creates for us. And this, under the rainbow, under the Ten of Cups, is something that is in continuous evolution. And the reason it is in continuous evolution is because we have this contrast to draw on. We can absolutely look back and say, wow, what a difference between then and now, and hooray. Right? And along with it is the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. We've seen this card a bunch lately too, and we've seen it with the Three of Swords. This is a new doorway of opportunity, and it's a new doorway of great love, and it's great self-love. Because if you're reflecting on this and you're reminiscing on this in an appreciative way, you are adding more momentum to your Ten of Cups foundation. And that continues to open doors of opportunity for you. And that's what the Ace of Coins is about. And you step through those doors of opportunity with great love, great self-love, and you have all that great love to offer every connection in your world. So yeah, go Three of Swords, right? We had a very interesting shuffle today, by the way. The cards fell out in threes instead of twos. So I like 3, 3, 3, 3 here on the table today. Let's see what our first set is. Well, no surprise, we have another repeat in the Death card. Because, yes, you want to sweep the foundation of any energies that are not serving your Ten of Cups, your Ace of Coins, right? And blindfolded or not, I feel the cards are telling us that we have great awareness for what has created our contrast. And we can run that contrast through the Death card, and that's a card of simultaneous endings and beginnings. And it is moving into a new horizon. And let's just take a look here. These two could be the same woman on the card. And that's what happens when you take your blindfold off. You stare at the things that need to go. And you can appreciate those things that need to go, because this is what makes way for. And that's a message we've had consistently for a couple of weeks. And it's a message that showed up in the solar eclipse reading as well. We are making way by doing the kind of journey work that removes energy from our foundation that does not serve our happiness. And that is a personal choice. We have to choose to do that, and then we have to stick to it. We need stick-to-itiveness to, not return to our Three of Swords and live from that filter. And next we have, wow, goodness, there's some serious challenge in these cards today. And I don't mean it's a challenging day. I mean the cards are asking the harder questions of us. What can I do differently? How might I consider this differently? Whatever this is, your circumstance, your situation. And now we have the Hierophant, and I love to see the Hierophant right next to the Death card, because the Hierophant is a card that will have us questioning what we've been holding true to, and is it something that we've come by naturally on our own from our unique Three of Swords experiences, or has it been inherited? Was it passed to us from our elders and our peers, and a sense of social etiquette, right? Are we hanging on to something because we should? Are we behaving in a way because we think we should? The Death card is going to challenge that all day long. And it's wonderful because the Sun here will help highlight what has to come off the foundation to make way for the continued evolution of your Ten of Cups. And the Hierophant is just the card to do it, because it is a card of education as well. We learn from this card, and it is also a lovely card of divine union. So you're making way for divine union on your foundation, on your Ten of Cups foundation, and that's where the message of great love comes walking through the door that is offered on the Ace of Pentacles too. It is because of your great self-love that you make way for the love of your soulmate twin flame. Your family relationships deepen, they expand, and so do your friendships. And then we have, perfect, the Nine of Pentacles. This is really a message about our personal freedom. And when we're letting it go, whatever it is, and it can be multiple things, we are setting ourselves free. And that's the message of the Nine of Coins. The woman on this card, or the being on this card, is typically she's perceived to be poised, graceful, has it all together, and she does. She absolutely does. But underneath, just barely underneath the surface, is a wild, free spirit on this person. And that's what we're setting free. So this bird of prey, is really appropriate to the artwork, because we have wings and we're letting ourselves fly, because we're not living in the blindfolded state of prior Three of Swords life experience. As a matter of fact, we feel strong, we feel bold, we feel courageous, and we feel vulnerable enough to allow what the Death card offers through the Hierophant and the Nine of Coins. Ooh. Amazing. Next we have the High Priestess. Wow. With the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Now, there's a set of cards. Jeez. You know, I do feel that the Eight of Wands is a card of psychic, intuitive, channeled download. It is swift moving energy. It's all about communication. I feel that this is our communication with the divine here, with the High Priestess present. We are deeply in touch with our intuitive wisdom, and we are absolutely channeling that. So our ability to connect through our sphere of influence in an intuitive way is exceptional in the energy atmosphere for us today. And that Five of Wands is a great card for confirmation of our Three of Swords, our Death card, and the Hierophant as well. Yeah, because the Five of Wands, all fives in tarot are unstable. It's the instability that draws our attention. So just like when you step on ice and start to slip, you know, you have an instability. So you have that opportunity to self-correct, right? That's what our Five of Wands is doing for us, and we're doing it in an intuitive way today. So we're noticing something, and I love that the Death card and the High Priestess continue to show up together. Those two are quite a pairing in tarot, because she will allow us to see, you know, deep into our periphery of our sphere of influence, intuitively speaking. We will feel the spine tingle, the hair on the back of our neck, how we sense, perceive, and know our intuition. We'll get the little nudge from the universe, and we'll turn our attention in that direction. And as we turn our attention in that direction, we'll get a quick, lovely download of information, communication from the divine all and our awareness, and it will alert us to what is unstable and requires our attention. So 5 is a great number of change. And change comes when we take stuff off the foundation to make way for more love, bliss, and happiness. And between the Death card, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess, it's going to be very easy for us to see what we were previously blindfolded to, what we did not know we were doing in repetition, out of prior experience. Fantastic, right? And then next we have, Wheel of Fortune. So in case you don't get it through your intuition, the universe will find a way to repeat it for you until you do. And that's the beautiful momentum on our Wheel of Fortune. And what does that bring us? The world. Reward of prior effort. I love how things are pairing up here, because, you know, these two beings could be the same being. This one here on the Death card, this one here on the Three of Swords. This one here in the Nine of Coins could also be the High Priestess. So look at these pairings. They're quite amazing today. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is a turn of fulfillment as well. So we've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the number 10 Wheel of Fortune in the Major Arcana sitting next to the World, which is the last card in the Major Arcana, and it is truly a card of reward of prior effort. And again, that's what we're making way for on our foundation. The Wheel of Fortune is delivering reward. And what comes next? Perfect, the Fool, and yet another blindfold. But in a whole new realm of experience. Fantastic. And that blindfold is all about what we don't know yet. And isn't that lovely? What we don't know yet. So we're on a journey of discovery. The quest of discovery beckons, and we're heck yeah, we're in the charge. We're after it. I love that though. It's, you know, you come to the World, which is the end of the Major Arcana, and you reset to the Fool, which is the very beginning of the Major Arcana. So here we go again, folks. Oh, that's precious. Okay, like yesterday, instead of angel answers, we're going to use the fortune reading cards. Our first is wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. There's your 10 of Cups right there. And it already has. It's here and it's now, and we're experiencing it. And because it's here and it's now, we can do this kind of journey work with the Death card, Hierophant, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, World, and Fool. And live in a Ten of Cups. Foundation. Next. Oh, how nice. Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I'm not going to call it crisis. I'm going to call it the Three of Swords. After a Three of Swords experience, which may have happened long ago. It could simply be resurfacing for you so you can do this. So you can rise from your own ashes. Be the Nine of Pentacles. Set your wild, free spirit in an unleashed way onto your own Ten of Cups foundation. I like it. Ooh, in a repeat. Wow. Death card. A time of natural transition and transformation. There it is. Great confirmations out of these cards. All right, last. Our affirmation for the day from the universe has your back. Oneness is my true nature. Yeah. Oneness with the divine all of you. And then you have that to share everywhere. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to check out your December monthly readings. They are connected to the solar eclipse reading, so check them both out. And have a beautiful Thursday. Peace, love, joy, happiness, laughter, and fun. Namaste.